What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Just because I keep getting asked my opinion on it a lot, we would discuss the mauling of a 16-year-old girl by 6 Corsos that happened in California this past week. Now I don't have a lot of details, I can't find a lot of solid information online, but first let me just read the article to you guys really quick. California girl 16 in serious condition after being mauled by her own family's pack of 5 Corso Mastiffs. I've read differing reports. I've read 6 dogs, I've read 5 dogs. Thousand Oaks, California, a teenager was rushed to the hospital in serious condition after she was attacked by family dogs at home. Officers from Ventura County Sheriff's Department responded to reports of a dog bite at a home in the 100 block of Menzita Lane at about 3:30 p.m. on Sunday, October 30th. The 16-year-old girl and her mother were both attacked by the dogs after the latter tried to intervene. The girl, who has not been identified, was initially reported to be in serious condition after being injured during the attack at her Thousand Oaks home. Fortunately, she's expected to survive. The attack involved 6 large dogs, according to the Ventura County Fire Department, which noted the girl was transported to the hospital in a serious condition. Animal Control was currently securing the dogs. A VCFD spokesperson said in a tweet, "The girl and the dogs are from the same residence." So apparently this girl lived at home, according to this, with these 6 Corsos. A neighbor alerted authorities about the attack after the mother and daughter exited the residence trying to keep their dogs trapped indoors. However, the dogs turned on the teenage girl at some point, and the pack was still attacking her when the first responders arrived. I'm going to circle back to it saying the pack. Officer eventually used air horns and pepper spray to stop the assault. The dogs were later identified as Italian Corso Mastiffs. Authorities confirmed that the girl sustained bite marks mainly in her head and legs. Video from the scene showed animal control officers removing the unhinged canines from the premises. A witness provided more details about the incident. The man anonymously said he heard that his neighbor's 5 Corso dogs in the front yard and later saw them attacking the teenager. "I didn't think too much of it until we heard a little girl scream, and I jumped up and saw the girl on the ground with the dogs on top of her, and her mom was trying to shield her," he said. "The dogs were just going at it." The witness said he was with his girlfriend at the time and that he tried to intervene but fled as soon as the dogs noticed him. "I got halfway out into the street, the dogs started coming after me. My girlfriend yelled at me to come back in, and sure enough, 3 of them chased me," he recalled. "I barely made it back into the gate without them catching me." The girl was rushed to the hospital in critical condition but is now expected to survive. Meanwhile, a mother was also treated for some minor injuries. "I have nothing bad to say about the family or the dogs," the witness added. "It's the first time I've ever seen this. It's worth noting that no one was detained in connection with the incident, and the dogs are in the custody of the LA County Animal Control at the time of this publication." So I'd really like to hear your thoughts on what happened. There's not a whole lot of details. We don't know how these dogs were raised. We don't know how these dogs were trained. There were 6 of them apparently, and that's why I want to, in a minute, get into the pack mentality thing they were discussing. Now, this is where a lot of people don't understand what these giant dogs can do. They see like these 2 big dudes, and they're always like, "Look how loving they are." And everyone thinks that this is how they are. These are 2 intact male dogs. Justice is about to hit 1-year-old. And we are extremely diligent and militant in everything we do with these 2. They're this sweet because of how we raised them. They are this responsive to us because of how we train them and the leadership that we put into place. Leadership is key in owning any dog, and it is of the safety of you, your family, everyone around you, and your dogs to have that leadership in place. So incidents like this don't happen, hopefully. And this isn't to say I'm not judging these individuals. My heart goes out to them. I'm very sorry. So please be very kind in the comments. We don't know what happened here. I feel horrible for the family. I feel bad for the dogs. I feel bad for everyone in the situation, especially the breed, because it just seems like lately we keep getting these horrible incidences. There was a little boy in the UK who was mauled to death by a Corso, and obviously that was due to the owner. And then we have incidents where there was dog abuse through Cypress Arrow Canine Training, and they're Corso breeders, and they're literally beating Corso, which obviously you don't want to beat a dog. You're going to make them very reactive. So there's just been a lot of negative light around the breed lately. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. We have no clue how these dogs were trained. We have no clue how these dogs were bred, how their temperaments are, anything like that. So I'm just gonna go off of what I read. And dogs have pack mentality, just like humans have mob mentality. Especially in today's culture when there's been all these riots the past few years and all this turmoil in our culture. You see the average individual who seems like a good person, who doesn't break the law, who's like a stand-up citizen. And yet those people end up looting and rioting, violent riots, because they get stuck in that mob mentality. A riot breaks out, everyone's smashing things around them, stealing things, and they just get that mentality of, I need to be doing this too. Quickly, that good human ends up making poor decisions and breaking the law, harming people, stealing things. My humble opinion, dogs are the same way. You get a pack of dogs, all it takes is one dog to start attacking something, and the rest of the pack is gonna join in because they are a pack, they are a family, they're there to protect each other. If just one of these dogs was poorly trained, had a bad temperament and attacked this girl, I can very easily see the other 5 dogs joining in that mob mentality. One of the reasons you see me play really hard with Bruce and wrestle with him and Justice and get them going level 10, and then stop it instantly. I need to know that they're listening in times of chaos, in times of commotion, in times of aggressive, where he'll get aggressive because we're playing aggressively. Not in a mean way where he's gonna hurt me, but it's level 10. And when I say stop, he stops. When I say start, he'll start again. And that's always been very important to me, to have that switch where they can just shut off all their emotions that they have going on and just calm right down. These people train their dogs like that. Now the whole there's no bad dog things, I do not agree with that. I believe 99.99% are all good dogs. But just as humans are born, some are born as sociopaths, some are born with mental instabilities where they can just snap. So there's no way that I believe that every single dog on planet Earth is free of that. There could have been, one of those dogs could have had a mental instability. It could have been poor temperament or it was a sociopath type of situation. And again, the one dog starts attacking, they all jump in. What I didn't know until reading this article with you guys is that this girl actually lived at the residence. These dogs are extremely loyal and they look at their humans for leadership. If the human's not giving them leadership, they're going to take over and be the leaders. That means if you take their food and they don't want you to take their food, they're going to go after you. If you're the leader to your dog, you take your dog's food, they trust you. They understand that you're going to give it back to them or that's what's best for them because you're their leader. Think of these guys as the brain of a toddler. They're looking at you like you're God, like you have all the answers, you knew everything that's right from wrong. That's why we have to try to be extremely fair to our dogs and raise them properly. And they're trusting us, so we have to lead them in the proper way, not to break that trust, and so they can flourish. So was it a matter of improper training? Was it a matter of just one bad dog and then the mob mentality where they all started attacking? I'm not sure. I'd love to hear your opinion. Please send your love to this family going through this time right now. It's not easy. I'm sure they love their dogs. And unfortunately, what's going to happen is they're probably going to all have to get put down. And it breaks my heart. I'm sure they are heartbroken. Their daughter is recovering and she's probably going to have a lot of mental issues to work through now because of that horrific situation. On the way out, make sure you guys are subscribed for daily Cane Corso content. If you like this merch, you can check out the description box below. We have this Corso shirt. We have these sweatshirts. This is also in black. And then the back, it has Corso. It's perfect for wintertime. It's perfect for a Christmas gift. Thanks for all love and support, guys. Until next time, myself and my pack will see you later. Peace, guys. Boys, stay. Good, stay. Stay. You gotta give them their video treat for stay. Got to give them their video treat for being good boys. It went very easily. And there's no special treats. I just bought them at the store. But they're not sponsoring this video, so I'm not giving them airtime. Good stay, boys. Justice up. Up. Right here. Sit. Go down there and sit. Bruce, stay. Just a sit. And look how gentle that is. I really work on gentleness and them not just snapping at food. All right, guys, peace.